All right. I think we're live. What do you think, Squeeze?
I think we are live here with you, Adam Handler, my top personal injury attorney and more. What's up, brother?
Wagwan King, good morning to you. September 2nd, 2020. Live as always, 9:33 a.m. Listen, 93.5 listeners. Thank you so much for listening and tuning in to myself and Squeeze. We understand that there's other stations, there's other things you can be doing right now, but you're here with us, and we are greatly, greatly appreciative. Hopefully we are earning your trust, we are earning your respect, and we're earning your attention here on this show. Same thing for Facebook Live listeners. There are other things you could be posting, scrolling, reading, doing whatever right now, and you're actually tuning in, even if it's for 5 seconds, and then shutting off, which some of you may do, who knows, but we're here for you, and we're certainly giving back to the community that's embraced us. My name is Adam Handler. I'm an attorney. I've been practicing for 17 years. I'm a partner of the firm Pollack, Isaac DeSico. Many of you know me by the name of the Case Handler. Many of you know me by the Shark, but today I'm just Girl Dad. And the reason why I'm wearing this shirt is because we just found out that our kids are going back to school. Virtual to start, but then reopening in person, which is great news for them. Kids need their friends, need that learning environment, and certainly need to be able to count on each other, even if it's for half a day, just to pick them up through the day rather than just sitting home on a Chromebook. So very excited about that for my 3 girls and all those other wonderful kids out there. So moms, maybe you can breathe a little sigh of relief. You know that your kids are going to be out of the house, or dads too. I shouldn't say that. Dads are home as well these days. So good luck to you, and you guys are now officially cruising with the Case Handler, a show by attorneys. Only one attorney today, but a show by attorneys that are here giving back to the community that's embraced us for so many years, giving 100% free advice, 100% free phone consultations, here for you when you need us most. And that's what lawyers are all about, especially personal injury and immigration lawyers. Nobody ever wants to catch a case, as they say, but if you do, if you're injured through the fault of somebody else, you need my help. If you've been the victim of negligence, you need my help. If you're out of work, you need my help. If you have medical bills outstanding, you need my help. And if you're feeling pain and suffering, you need my help. I personally recovered well over $125 million for my clients. In fact, we are just a shade under $18 million this year alone. $900 away. $900 away. If I settle a $1,000 case today, which I can generally do when I'm sleeping, we hit $18 million for the year. Couldn't be prouder of the Case Handler team. Matthew Goodstein, Sandra Taylor, Rollin, Ralston, Sandy. Maybe I shouldn't be giving last names out, so I'll stop doing that. But we work hard, we play hard, and we've been doing it pretty much with just a Wi-Fi connection. If you need to legalize your status here in the United States, you pick up the phone. What number do you call? 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529, or easy to remember, 844-PPID law. Squeeze, what does PPID stand for?
Pollack, Isaac, and DeSico.
And are you down with PPID?
Come on, Adam Handler. You know me. Ladies and gentlemen, 93.5 FM, turn up your radio. I know it's outside, it's kind of doom and gloom look out there, but come on, it's life. We're alive. We made it this far. We made it halfway through the week, so let's just keep going. However, in this weather, so many accidents happen. So many accidents happen in this weather. And I want for everybody listening to me on 93.5, I want for everybody out there saying, wow, is that how Squeeze look? Is that how Adam look? The people who are watching us on Facebook, is that how they look? Yeah. Okay. Got a black guy and a white guy here doing a wonderful show each and every single day, educating you and helping you in so many different ways. So right now, God forbid you have an accident now. God forbid you have an accident later. God forbid a family member or a friend have an accident. You need to have this man's number. Now, why do you need to have his number? Is it because I'm yelling and screaming on 93.5? Or asking you on Facebook, David Squeeze Annakie's page or the Case Handler page to share? Is it because of that? No, that's not why. It's because this man, Adam Handler, okay, has settled $125 million for Caribbean clients. Yes, he has. And as he noted, this year alone, $18 million in a pandemic year. So let me ask you, should you go with some other attorney that's at the top of the hour or somewhere else on the station? Or should you go with an attorney that has proven himself with the Caribbean community? Someone who has fought tooth and nail for a lot of people. The other day, I heard him speaking about an elderly lady, I think she was in her 80s, that he actually helped, okay? Just get $150,000. He has settled millions of dollars for some people. Some people don't even want to share how much money. All I'm simply saying here, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of us don't know it, but if you get hurt in an accident, hey, you have a recourse. You just need to stop what you're doing, pick up the phone and call. Now, what I want you all to do is to store his number. Store this powerful number for an attorney. And the number for Adam Handler, who's at the law firm PPID. Ready? Is everybody ready? Come on, work with me here. Stop. Okay, now you're ready. Dial this number. Let it ring for 10, 15 seconds and say good morning to Adam. It's Wednesday, September the 2nd. Everybody that's listening to the station, say, Adam, I'm listening to the Big Mouth Guy Squeeze. I'm storing your number. God forbid I ever get hurt in an accident. And accidents don't only happen in cars. They happen in your homes. They happen at business places, on the job, construction accident, in nursing homes. Accidents do happen. So dial the number now. Here's the number, 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. I want to see everybody score that number. That's 844-774-3529. Make the call right now to Adam Handler, my attorney, your attorney, because you've only got one what, Adam?
One chance.
One choice, and you are the case handler.
That I am. Listen, it's all about what the clients say. You know, we say one chance, one choice, but it's also important to say, don't take it from me. Don't take it from Squeeze. We're here on the radio. We're promoting our businesses, trying to let the people out there know, what we do and how we can help and give everybody kind of a sense of how we conduct ourselves. I'm a third generation attorney. My father still practices. My grandfather practiced. And all of them did negligence, or my dad, does still do negligence. And ever since I was a little boy, I was always taught that a good attorney is going to have many files. If you're a good lawyer, a lot of people are going to trust you with their case. But clients generally have one, right? And you got to treat every case like it's your most important case. Again, girl dad, I got 3 girls. They're all just as important to me as the others. You don't play favorites. You give 110% to each child. You give 110% to each client. And that's how you become, I guess, the case handler. I guess that's how you become a successful attorney with a good reputation. You would probably say, Squeeze, you should say excellent reputation. Well, I don't like to sell it like that, but that's how you become, somebody that's known in New York City and New Jersey as somebody that doesn't mess around, somebody that's going to go for the most money possible, whether it's, for your medical bills, your time out of work, and the pain and suffering, and not just what you've been through, but what you're likely to go through in the future. The law provides you the ability to recover past medical bills and future medical bills. If you're going to have a lifetime of pain management, you're entitled to compensation for that. If you're going to have a lifetime of medication, you're entitled to compensation for that. If you're not going to return to work and you would have earned, let's say, $500,000 over the next 15 years, you're entitled to that. And of course, your pain and suffering. If you're going to have a lifetime of pain and suffering, you're entitled to that. So it's not just about getting justice for what's happened to you. It's for getting justice that most likely will happen to you in the future. And there are no redos. I can't stress it enough, Squeeze. You cannot reopen a personal injury case. If your lawyer sells you out for a couple of $1,000s.
Which normally happens a lot within this.
Of course. Those lawyers, we had somebody yesterday come to our office, has a lawyer, hasn't heard from him in 7 months. I said, where'd you get the lawyer from? Well, I went to the doctor office and he met me there. The lawyer came to the doctor's office with some papers and I signed with him. I said, okay. And did you ever see your lawyer after that? Well, he would come back to the doctor's office to meet with other clients, and then he would meet me too. So this client was meeting with his lawyer at the doctor's office. Totally shady, totally inappropriate.
That sounds very, very shady, and people need to understand how that could even sometimes
and it's unethical, it's illegal, and if that's your lawyer, if your lawyer is doing that to get your business and cutting corners like that, what do you think that lawyer's going to do for you when it comes time to settle your case, right? What do you think that lawyer's going to do when it comes time to go to trial?
You're just a number to that attorney. You're just a number to that attorney. You're not someone special. You're not like family, like how Adam treats you. All right.
Yeah.
So that's all you are. Just a number. Just to get through the day, and that's it.
Yeah. No, it's ridiculous, and it also what we don't really talk about too much is how lawyers litigate cases. Right. The way it works when a client comes to me and signs up with me is that I work on a contingency fee, meaning I get paid if and only if I'm successful for you. Right. So if I don't win you money, I don't earn a fee. Knock on wood, it rarely happens, but there's no risk to you. There's no reason why you shouldn't have what you believe to be the best possible attorney fighting for you and your family. But in addition to the contingency fee, I also have to pay all the expenses on the case, all the filing fees, all the court fees, all the expert fees. Some of these cases cost tens of thousands of dollars to litigate all the way to trial. Sometimes I have to bring in a surgeon or a medical expert into court. That could cost 10 grand alone just for that one witness. It's out of control what they charge, but you got to do it. You have to prove your client's case. Is your lawyer that rolling up to you at the scene of the accident or in your therapy office going to invest $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 of their own money to litigate the case? Hell no. They're going to say, hey, I can make 10 grand right now. Let's settle it for 30,000 and you're on your way. I don't have to spend any of my own money. Listen, Squeeze, when somebody comes to us with a serious accident case, we understand they have big, big, big problems. And unless we litigate the case right the first time around, they're going to be a victim twice. So if you want to prevent yourself from being a victim twice, if you want to prevent yourself from being taken advantage of by the insurance companies, because rest assured, I don't care if their client is totally wrong and you're totally messed up, they're going to say you're totally wrong and you're faking it, right? That's their job. Their job is to minimize the amount they have to pay.
Now, explain, Adam, how important it is for everybody that's listening, God forbid they get in an accident, to have someone who will do their, as you would say in the legal world, due process, okay, are diligent about what it is that they're doing. We have seen cases where you've actually pulled up Google Maps, where you've actually gone back to the scene to check out what's going on at the scene. Why don't you expound a little bit on that as I give out your number, where I want everybody tuning into the station here on a Wednesday to dial this number, 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. If you care about your family, if you care about your friends, if you care about yourself, God forbid you get hurt in that accident, dial this number, 844-774-3529. Do not wait until you get into the accident. Store the number now. That's 844-774-3529. But let's talk about experience, Adam. Many people out there, I kid you not, when they get hurt, first thing that a lot of people think of, other people outside of the one that's hurt, is think of is dollar sign and how they can make a money, okay, by recommending an attorney, by saying, go to this guy, by saying doing that, because attorneys come to them and say, recommend people who get hurt to me. Explain to everyone that's listening why it's important to have an experienced attorney that digs deep, because I've seen you handle cases that people would never think that they could get anything at all, and you made it happen.
Yeah, well, listen, it's all about being prepared, and it's all about being engaged in what you do. From the very beginning of my career, I made sure that I gave maximum effort to make sure that my clients get as much money as possible, because, it goes back, I guess, towards, the way I was raised is that, my job is to help people. People coming to my firm, whether it's for personal injury or immigration or matrimonial or criminal defense, they got problems and they need help. And they're counting on us to come through for them, right? There are thousands of lawyers out there, and there's a lot of really good lawyers out there.
Right.
But not every lawyer is going to treat your case like it's their most important case. Not every lawyer is going to have their team give maximum effort to a successful result. It's just not going to happen. And, this is a result-based business. And, like I said, we've done millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars for thousands of people over the course of my career. Not only, most importantly, because we want to help them, but also we have a business to run. I'm not going to hide from it. I said I work on a contingency fee, meaning I get paid if and only if I'm successful for you. So why wouldn't I do everything I can? Why wouldn't I leave every stone unturned? Why wouldn't I not leave every stone unturned to make sure that I get you the best possible result? It's a win-win for everybody. You win your case, I earn my fee. So the better job I do, the more money you get, the more money we make. It's just as clear as that. It's like a no different than a broker for a home. The higher the sale price, the more commission they earn. So they want to do everything they can, whether it's wonderful advertisements or enthusiastic open houses. So something creative ways to attract buyers. And that's the same thing we're doing here. We don't manufacture cases. We don't manufacture evidence. But we find the ways to win. We find the videos. We find the witnesses. We find the photos. And we'll spend the money. Whatever it takes to prove your case, we're going to do. Right? We obviously can't spend $50,000 on a case that's only worth $7,500. But if you have a catastrophic injury and the insurance company is already saying that either you're at fault or it didn't happen the way you say it did, we got to fight that. We got to make sure that we have weapons to combat that and be on the attack. And that's why we have investigators out there. Again, that's why we're able to get in touch with police officers and get statements and recordings and records and things that maybe not other lawyers would think about. So if you want an attorney that's going to play by the rules, right? Because if your attorney's not playing by the rules, the whole thing may go to you know what.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
The whole thing may go down the tubes and then you are screwed, right? If you want an attorney that's going to play by the rules, that's going to fight for you like family, that's going to strive to get that most successful result possible because they understand that you got one chance to get it right and one choice of attorney, then you're going to call 844-774-3529, 844-774-3529, and you're going to pick up the phone and say, hey, I need the case handler. And you know what I'm going to say? Hey, we got you.
That's it. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the voice of Adam Handler right here on the station, 93.5 WVIP FM, and also on Facebook. My page is David Squeeze Annakie. His page is the case handler. I want everybody to actually pull up his page, subscribe to his page, follow him, also do the same on IG, that's Instagram. Follow him on Instagram. As a matter of fact, if you go to those pages, you will see a lot of true success story. And he literally posts a story almost every day in the story section on Instagram and also on Facebook. These are examples of cases that he has actually executed and settled, ladies and gentlemen. So once again, the reason why I'm here every day talking about Adam Handler is because I do care for my people. I do care for the Caribbean community. And I know at many times they're taking advantage of where, legal capacities are concerned. We have seen it happen with immigration. We've seen it happen in criminal defense cases. I grew up in the Bronx, so I know what I'm talking about, all right? I grew up there. I've seen so many people being taken advantage of when it comes to lawyers and so forth. And this man has been on the station for over 15 solid years and has proven himself. Adam Handler, ladies and gentlemen, we call him the case handler. Everyone that's out there, store the number, lock it in your phone. The number is 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529 because you've got one chance, ladies and gentlemen, okay, one choice, and you've got to make it the case handler to get the maximum compensation if and when you get hurt. I'm going to ask him to give us a true success story of a client that he actually has helped. But once again, dial the number now, 844-PPIDLAW. That's 844-774-3529. And regardless of your immigration status, even if you're here in the United States, as the administration say you're illegal, okay, even if you're out of status and you get hurt in an accident, Adam will ensure that you get in absolutely no trouble, okay? God forbid you get into an accident. You will have no issues with the immigration, ladies and gentlemen. That's the reason why his firm is extremely important. Pollack, Isaac, and DeSico. And him as a partner has helped many people who are out of status to, of course, seek and settle a lot of compensation, millions of dollars. Some people were actually here. Some people decided to go back to their respective country, and he actually wired the money to them. So this is no joke. This is very serious. Once again, the number for your case handler, your personal injury attorney, your accident attorney is Adam Handler. The number, 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. See some people just calling from the 718 area code now reaching out. 844-774-3529. So if you're in the dollar van, if you're in your car, if you're in the Uber, if you're in the yellow cab, if you're at home, if you're saying Squeeze talk too much on the radio, if you're saying Adam is calm, cool, and collective and Squeeze is loud, I don't care what you say. As long as you store the number, ladies and gentlemen, you're storing it for yourself. You're storing it for your family. You're storing, God forbid, you get into trouble, you have that number. That's all I care about, because I trust my life with Adam Handler. God forbid my kids get into an accident. God forbid I get into an accident. God forbid my friends get into an accident. I trust this man with my life when it comes to fighting for me. And I want for you to have an attorney that is just as positive, not some attorney that just got on the freaking radio station and is advertising, or some attorney that's chasing an ambulance out there, or just some attorney that you hear around the block got Mr. Joe $20,000. I want someone that has a track record, has proven himself. And he went through the mills, ladies and gentlemen, and he has proven himself to the Caribbean community and more. So with that said, dial his number, 844-774-3529. Regardless of where you are right now, one of the most important things that you can do on this day right here, an overcast day, is to store the attorney's number, the case handler's number, 844-774-3529. Adam, sorry about the long-winded talk.
No, man, listen, it's all about getting the words out, and I will not let you down. That is a very heavy task that's burdened to me, and I embrace it, and I'm up for the challenge. Wanted to talk about real quick a case that we haven't talked about in a while. It's an older case, but let me share my screen real quick, if you don't mind. Let's see here. Yes, and if everybody listening on 93.5 FM can safely do so now or later on, check out Case Handler on Facebook. Like the page, follow the page. Because then you'll be able to see, these shows either live or whenever you want. You'll also be able to see these true life success stories. What do you say, brother?
You haven't shared yet.
No, I know. I understand. I'm just giving the intro. I'm giving the intro. I'm just saying, share the, like the page. But okay, Mr. Squeeze, I will share the page.
Thank you.
Can you see the page? What am I sharing right now? Can you see that? Are we on?
Yep, I see.
All right. So this is a gentleman named Kareem. We helped years ago. Look at the young case handler right there. And this was a case in which even before the days that we were handing those big checks, he's actually holding the actual settlement check. Just to show you how long ago that was. And can you please read that quote for me, please?
Yeah, sure, I can do that. It says here, I was referred to Adam by a previous client. Mr. Handler and his team did great. Go see Adam. He's the best, hands down. Kareem G from Cambria Heights out in Queens. The settlement check that he's holding, ladies and gentlemen, is for $250,000 US. Man, that's what I'm talking about.
Look at that smiling face right there. $250,000 for this guy. Very, very serious accident. He was in an accident on Guy Brewer Boulevard in Linden Boulevard in Queens, New York. He was rear-ended by a drunk driver, actually. He wound up having a couple of surgeries, actually made a very, very nice recovery, but, had a really tough year following the accident. And we got the most money possible for him, the maximum policy limit for him. The driver, fortunately for him, I mean, there's anything ever fortunate about an accident, but fortunately for him, the driver had a very, very good insurance policy, $250,000 we were able to get. But what a very cool thing about this guy is that, he used to run, and he used to run pretty fast. And if you look right here, a cool tidbit about Kareem is that he raced against Usain Bolt when they were both students in Jamaica. He didn't win the race, but he raced him. And the joke was during this case is that, he'll never, because of their negligence, never be able to beat Usain Bolt, which I don't know if he could do anyway. But, that won him $250,000. The judge certainly agreed with him in the pain and suffering he was going through. And he had one chance to get it right. This was a referral from another client, which is always a compliment to me. When somebody refers somebody to you, that's basically saying, listen, he's the best. You don't want to go anywhere else. That's a wonderful compliment they paid. And I like to think that I really came through for not only Kareem, but the individual that referred him over to me, because they looked like a genius for referring them to the case handler. And that's what we do, Squeeze. It's big things for people that have been mashed up, as they say on 93.5 very often.
Absolutely. That's Adam trying his Jamaican thought there.
Anyway, you gotta try.
I know you understand fully, though. That's the good thing about it. Ladies and gentlemen, Adam Handler, my attorney, your attorney, and your case handler. Dial the number now. We're about to end the show, but I want everyone to have this number. God forbid you get hurt in that accident. The number is 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope nothing happens to you. But God forbid your friend, family, foe gets hurt. Dial this number, 844, after you've sought medical emergency. All right, 844-774-3529.
It's 10 o'clock.
Man, we are good at getting that in. I got to tell you.
Yes, we are on point.
We are on point.
Every single time. What do you have to say to our Facebook listeners? I think we should ask them to actually subscribe, share, and so forth. Adam, what do you think?
Yeah, absolutely. Listen, I never want to ask too much of anybody that's actually giving their precious time to watching us right now. But tip your waiter. The advice we give here is 100% free. You have an immigration question, you call our firm, it's answered for free. You have a personal injury question, we answer for free. And in fact, as I said earlier, retaining our services is no money out of pocket. We're on the contingency fee, meaning we get paid if and only if we're successful for you. So no money out of pocket, no risk to you at all whatsoever. No reason why you shouldn't have the case handler as your personal injury attorney. But for the Facebook viewers, we really appreciate it. It means a lot to us. You trust us. Maybe you're entertained by us. Whatever you feel when you watch this show, at least you're feeling something, and it's grown into something that's pretty special. And I'm actually really proud of it. I was speaking last night to my aunt, who was here with my uncle as well, and just enjoying their company. And we were just kind of talking about, kind of my career and how we got here. And, for people that really know me and know my story, they know that I've always been a fighter, that I've always kind of opened the door after one shut on me, whether it was being tossed out of my old firm or starting my own practice, or, being told by other programmers on 93.5 FM that they're going with somebody that's going to pay them some more money. And if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be here with you, Squeeze. I wouldn't be cruising with the case handler. And I'm grateful for all those opportunities that have been presented to me. I'm also grateful for all those doors that have been shut in my face, because it's certainly made me a stronger individual. I think it's made me a better lawyer. I think it's made me a better person. And hopefully it's done the same for you, Squeeze. And I'm so thankful. I'm really, really genuinely thankful that we're able to get the message out the way we're doing it right now, both over the radio platform and social media, because we are truly changing lives of people. We are truly doing incredible work, helping individuals that have nowhere else to turn in giving them that really successful result. So thank you for giving me this platform.
You're most welcome, man. And I'm extremely happy to be a part of your story. And as you said, vice versa. And I do appreciate you, man, because without you, I am quite sure that the Caribbean people and others would be struggling, would have that huge void that needs to be filled. They need someone honest. And you have been consistently so for 15 solid years and more. So Adam Handler, I appreciate you. And I hope everyone understand where we're coming from, that we're genuinely here to help a lot of people. So folks, please store that number. Also, of course, subscribe to the page that you are watching right now. Check us out each and every single weekday at 9:30 a.m. Share the videos that you're watching now with others who need an excellent attorney or excellent attorneys. Okay, over at the firm, it's a full service law firm in the capacity of immigration, family law, business law, criminal defense, immigration, obviously, and also definitely personal injury attorney. The number for the firm is 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. Prior results do not guarantee similar outcome. However, as I've always said, in my opinion, I do believe that they're one of the greatest law firms around, and Adam Handler is such an attorney when it comes to personal injury and more. 844-774-3529, an important number for every person in this hemisphere to have in their phones. God forbid they get hurt in an accident. Thank you so much, Adam Handler. Hopefully everyone goes out and follow Adam's page on Facebook right here where you're watching it. It's the Case Handler. All right, just put in the Case Handler, it will pop up. Do the same on Instagram, and it will also pop up. Subscribe to the page and share. Thanks again to each and every one for watching and listening. Adam, thanks again for being what it is that you are and doing, and we'll catch up again very soon. Peace.